Hey,
T-Mobile.
young lady. Hello, hello.
Hey, y'all.
Have we
Good in
seen? Have
yourself?
we met you before?
No, never been on. I really don't really do a lot of social media, but the topic was really catchy.
Well, what do you
Okay.
think about it?
What
We
do you
love
think?
your input.
And being I'm a life coach, I deal with this a lot. So when he was talking about leading, the Bible says, "Follow a man who is worthy to be followed."
Hmm.
So it's the difference between submitting and following. Submitting, if you look at the word submit, the dictionary tells us it's either to draw in or pull away from. Most women that are broken don't know how to fall into submission because they're broken.
I
And it's
disagree with
self.
you. She's a life coach. Hell, I'm a life coach.
What the?
Continue, continue.
I interrupt you, so don't interrupt me. I think ladies are first right now.
Whoa.
So
Bish, who are you talking
Come
to?
on,
Yeah.
come on, guys. Let's keep it nice. Come on. Let's keep it nice.
I'm gonna respect you as a king.
Hey,
I expect
come
you
on,
to
go
respect
go
me as
go
a queen.
for it. Go for it again. Just go for it.
So going back to what I was saying is, when you're hurt and broken, you need time to heal, and in every aspect, because it'll spill over. So I understand where he was coming from as well. He said that hey, he can deal with a broken woman. He can maneuver her back to position, but that's hard, especially if we all already have our own stuff that we're dealing with as it is. So it's caused dysfunction. So you gotta let that
Yeah.
person be able to heal first in order to be into any type of relationship. Know why? Because one thing about broken women, they don't trust, and without trust, is no relationship.
And you
I
can't be
disagree.
led.
I
If you don't
disagree with
trust
that.
who's pulling you, you can't be led.
But
I,
my
I
thing is, can I get?
say again.
Why do you disagree?
I disagree with that. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
I think women are in that vulnerable state at that time when it comes to being broken. Um, it has been many times that I've seen that women have been caught and said, damn, where have you been all my life? And that
Mm-hmm.
they've been together 20, 30, 40 plus years. So, or 10 at the most. So I disagree with that. I think anything is possible when it comes to love and steady relationship. That's
Mm-hmm.
just my take on it. Now, I don't
Well, I
believe
can
in
agree
no,
with that. I
go
can
ahead.
agree with you on the ending part, love and relationship. But if we speak on psychology, let's go
Go
there.
right ahead.
When we begin to think about how the break, I'll use myself for example. I was raped by my own family from the age of 8 to 13. I was broken as a child. So guess what I walked in? I walked into my teenage life still broken. Know
Hmm.
why? Because something was took from me that I could not give out. My virginity. Let's put
Hmm.
it there. That was taken. There was a brokenness. I had to go through several counseling sessions to understand why did that happen to me. Still didn't know until I got into school to go to school to be a psychologist. And now I understand why it happened to me. Most people don't heal from stuff like that. So guess what happens? It spills over into your teenage years. It spills over into your adulthood. And then when you start having kids, guess what? It spills over into that because now you're living in fear that your kids don't go do the same thing that you went through because I did it. I'm a clear witness.
Okay, that's hey, you one in a
So
million,
what I will agree
or
with you on,
more. Go ahead.
you can learn to love and trust, but it gotta be connected to the right
You
person.
got to be willing though. That's the whole key to it.
And if they're not willing, I can agree with you. It won't change, but they first have to go through a healing
Of
process
course,
first.
it. You. That's why it says you have to be willing. So, like I say, we can have so much. Let me tell you something. Me and the guys we done shared this, and I don't want to get off topic.
Yes, sir.
I went through a stage in my life where my mother was physically abused. It
Hmm.
affected me until I was in my early 30s,
Correct.
until I had to let that go. So if I can let it, it doesn't happen overnight. I
Oh
get
no.
it. I
Hmm.
get it. It doesn't happen overnight. But if I had to I had to take charge of myself and say, you know what? Is I did it, it's over with, and I accepted it. Because my
Hmm.
mother used to get beat. They know what I'm talking about. So I
Yeah, I
had to
understand.
accept it because if I kept harboring that,
Hmm.
I couldn't trust being in another situation like that.
I understand.
Okay. So so I had to love myself first and say, you know what? You
Mm-hmm.
did what was right. You had to do what you was right. You had to protect your mother. You had to do that.
Hmm.
So now here I am, almost 50, and I'm cool with it because I can share it
Hmm.
with these guys as brothers. So I don't have a problem with going in a relationship, being a leader, knowing that a woman has been hurt, knowing that she has underlying issue. I don't have a problem with that. But are you willing to let me show you that I can love you? Are you willing to let me guide you? Are you willing to walk with me, not behind me, but beside me, not in front of me, but beside me? I'm willing as long as you're willing. But if you're
But
not willing,
I think what she's trying to say is that it does when a woman's in a broken state, she can't make those decisions properly. A lot of times she'll gravitate to a man just to have comfort.
absolutely.
Maybe she has a sexual desire.
Or
So the thing
or
is, you're going to
or
run
that
into some problems. You may,
Mhm.
with
let me give an example. You may not, she may not disclose all the things she's dealt with
Mhm.
her previous relationship, and you might do something harmless that triggers her
That's it.
10 steps backwards.
hmm
That's why I don't like when you ask, what would I do to, I'm not going after a woman that's displaying any signs that it's danger or problems ahead, because I'm going to deal with some drama, and it's going to be, I'm going to
you
suffer.
you're gonna
I'm
deal
not
with
dealing with
drama.
those type of women.
Listen, I'm gonna
Mhm.
tell you this: you're gonna deal with a drama with a woman that has drama or a woman that doesn't have drama. You're gonna
What
deal
I
the?
with that.
disagree with that
Well, that's fine, because there's gonna be some,
because I don't
you
come
know.
with
Hey,
drama.
but
I walk in a
but
garment of peace.
hey, I listen to you. Now it's your
Oh,
time to listen to me.
ooh,
KC
yes, sir.
Samuels, he
All
back.
right. So
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's
okay.
it's my time now. I'll let you have
Yes,
yours.
I'm quiet.
Okay. So I just think that that some women, I ain't gonna say some. I think if a man is just willing to submit to a woman that's hurt and he knows it, he's willing to go through that goddamn storm with him. Simple as that. I don't think it's a problem with it, but I think it's a problem when the woman is not holding her bargain. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to
But how
win you.
she gonna hold? She can't hold herself together if she broken.
And
You
that's
gonna be
why I
going
say,
through a damn storm, getting beat up.
and that's why I say I'm here to win you, not to hurt you. I let a woman know that I'm not here to hurt you because I hear it all the time. I'm here to win you. Don't hold me accountable for the next man's action. Don't do that
Can I ask you a
because I didn't
question?
do it.
Not to
Go
cut
right
you
ahead.
off.
But you
You
just
said
did so, but
submit.
go ahead.
A woman submit to a man, or a man submit to a woman.
Okay, let me explain to you before you take. Cause I don't want you to hear just a sentence and grab
Oh no,
that
I
one word.
always listen. I'm very
Okay,
good
well,
at
all
listening.
right, you sure?
Positive.
Oh,
Okay,
I get paid to
all right.
listen.
So I do too.
Okay,
But
awesome.
my
come on,
okay.
guys. Let's get
Now
this dialogue
all
going.
right,
This is
all
good,
right,
man. Let's
all
keep it
right.
good.
So so
I
that way
love
I
you, dog.
don't.
I love you already. I love your energy.
So no, go ahead and repeat what you said about the word submission. I lost track because the devil just got in me. Go ahead.
Don't do
uh,
that. We having a good
Okay, but
conversation.
go ahead.
I was asking because I wanted to know where
I
you were talking
my
about a woman submitting.
so my submission is this: if I know a woman has been hurt and I really like her and and I'm interested in getting her,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna evaluate. I'm gonna ask all types of questions because I'm one of those that ask multiple type of questions just to see if I'm gonna really deal with you. If I can't deal with you, I'm not gonna. If I can't cope with, I'm not. But if I'm willing, if
I
I
ain't
say,
fixing nothing, Phil.
if,
I feel
if
you,
you're
Phil.
willing,
I ain't fixing
if
nothing.
I don't even want Phil on here, nah. I don't want that guy here, not that guy.
Oh no, we might need Phil low real
We
quick.
might have
No,
to
I don't
bring
want to hear.
Phil on.
But
Mm-hmm.
listen, if you're willing, I'm willing. But you got to hold your bargain up. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to demise you. I'm here to show you that I can be who I should be to you, not what you think I should be to you, what I can be to you as a great leader.
I got a question though. What is her end of the bargain? If it's a broken woman, what is her end of the bargain?
The end of the bargain is to be willing. That's the end of the bargain. Be willing to let me show you and guide you. That's the end of the bargain.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Paul, input.
Man, 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 you know the. Take it out. I can't count. Man, you already know my take on this, man. Like, I have been through a situation where I was willing to deal with someone that was broken. It is a headache Yeah, man. It is one of the unwisest things to do as a man, to deal with a woman that has clearly communicated to you that she is broken and is not in the state to be in that kind of relationship. We as men have things that we have got to do. So if we want to talk about submission, the only person that we need to be submitted to is God. And he's the one that's giving us direction on where we need to be going, what we need to be doing. But if you want to waste your time trying to fix and heal somebody that you are not capable, that you have no capacity of doing that, that's God's job.
Really?
You can love them from a distance.
I am God.
You can be
God
supportive
is in
of
me.
them.
God is in me.
But as far as trying to heal that woman and heal that person, that's not your job. That's not your
Really?
responsibility. You can't do that. It's not
So-
possible.
So a woman comes from my rib, right? Right?
A specific woman comes
I
from
asked
your
you a
rib.
question.
A
Did
specific.
So did a woman not come from my rib?
When
I
God
just
put
asking a
Eve,
question.
when
Yes
God
or no?
put Adam to sleep.
Hold on.
When God,
I'm
I'm answering the
asking-
question.
Go right ahead.
When God put Adam to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
he put him to sleep and he pulled a rib out of him and he formed Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And when Adam seen Eve, what did he say? This is woman. He knew who Eve was because God had told him what a woman is and what the woman is for him. He all that's been put into him. So
Okay.
why am I going to be wasting my time on something that's not my rib?
Okay, now.
Oh, God,
So
man.
hold on.
Right there.
So a specific woman, not your rib. Okay, that's what biblical stands for. But I think all women has come from my rib, and I think women have been hurt so much. This is just my take on it, baby boy. I mean, I understand you got your nuts all up on your shoulder. I get it. But at the end of the day, I'm real with myself. I look at sometimes I'm like, why are women, especially when it comes to black women, are so damaged? And we hold this so much of this male egotistical way, because I know I'm an egotistical mother, you know what I'm saying? I know I am. So now my approach is this to when it comes to women. I know, I can tell the hurt. Sometimes I run, but when I see something, I'm like, how can I win her? How can I win her? And I take that approach. And that approach, I'm gonna reveal something to you sooner or later, though. Trust me, though. I'm gonna reveal something to you. See, I just sit back and I evaluate myself now, because I know I had to change some things. And my brother can tell you, and I mentioned my brother like because we're close, and he can tell you, boy, if you don't change, you'll be single all your life.
Can I ask, not to cut you off, sir?
What you did, but go ahead.
So you said egotistical? That's what you just said?
Claim to fame.
Okay. So I'm looking at the word ego soar. So when you're saying you're going back to grab somebody who is broken and hurt, that means you're coming down with the pigeons.